Okay, the book talk about how security apparatus, okay, or intelligence organization play the role in the elite politics. Yeah, how those kind of control apparatus help the regime to control the population and the elite.
It's designed for introduction to visual arts classes, so art appreciation kinds of classes, and for introductory college level students. It can also be used in AP art history classes, and it's designed to introduce students to the various ways that artworks can the various meanings that artworks can have.
The main claims are that there's been a dramatic increase in the last 10 years in the number of women, African Americans, Latinos, Asian Americans who are CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. It was surprising to me and to many people because this dramatic increase took place during one of the most conservative administrations in American history. That is, you had the Bush presidency, and it has been a very conservative 10 or 12 years. Ironically, or interestingly, during this conservative period politically, boards of directors of these Fortune 500 companies have chosen to appoint non-white males as CEOs. It was a real breakthrough. So that's what caught my eye, led me to write the book.
I want to say this book gives you the general idea how the the political system, right, use a control apparatus, yeah, to organize society.
We've been writing these books, a series of books, that are primarily directed at people who are interested in the way power works in America, interested in the American power structure, and that has meant especially sociologists and people interested in the way business works. Because of the emphasis on diversity in this book and the last one, the intended audience also includes people interested in women's studies, in ethnic studies, in Latino studies, and so we think this book might be of more interest not just to sociologists and people in business schools, let's say, but people who are interested in issues related to diversity.
Our goal was to encourage people to think critically, and we figured that going deeper and giving them models for how to explore works of art would encourage that kind of critical thinking, and that's what we were sort of going for.
Generally speaking, okay, the book, if you write a book, it takes up many years effort. Many years, a long way. This book, the first, I started about 2004. Then I took this idea to the international conference to communicate it with another scholars. Yeah, I found this book would have a huge appeal, yeah, in academic circle.
It has been a very long process. We started our first discussions with our publisher 6 years ago. My daughter was a baby at the time, so it's kind of interesting, and one of my co-authors has had a child in the time that we've written the book. So it is interesting to think about how long it takes. And you don't necessarily see that in the finished product, all the work that goes into it. But
you have to keep going, okay, always you feel confident. And sometimes you say, okay, you spend so many days, yeah, so much time. You probably think my people not going to appreciate, but you have to keep going. Yeah, that's the idea. And you also need to hang on with a certain idea. If you believe, you will make a difference.